complicated music sucks. There's a reason that coffee tables all around the world are adorned with Adele, Coldplay, Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift, ABBA, Michael Jackson, and not King Crimson, Frank Zappa, yes, Steve Vai, and Black Midi. Pop music is popular music for a reason, right? My experience up to this point with Black Midi is that this is a group of individuals who want to push boundaries, move things forward, while referencing the past, whilst referencing the likes of King Crimson. But it's hard for these bands because the general public see this as music for intellectuals. The general public want Oasis and U2 and the Foo Fighters, and there's nothing wrong with that. Popular music is usually popular because it's good. People listen to it and go, I like that. I really like that. I'll buy that. I'll stream that. So there's something to be said for falling between the gaps. Being a little bit niche. Catering to the people that want to be catered to differently. And I haven't even heard a second of this yet. I'm assuming the worst/best. I want intricacy for the ears, difficulty for the heart, a testing of the soul. Join me as we listen to Black Midi's album, Hellfire. I like pink, may not have noticed, but let's get this party started. The gatefold itself, the full artwork, let's display it for you and me, really. It's very Terry Gilliam, but if I did have a negative, I think this kind of collage approach, it's certainly interesting to look at, but I'm not sure in terms of memorable album covers, something like this is ever gonna beat A Dark Side of the Moon, or a Fragile, or a Mad Villain, or a Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy with its red frame, or a His and Hers, or an Appetite for Destruction. When someone asks, what's your favourite album cover, Mercurial number 6, I tend not to think of a hodgepodge of images, of collages. I tend to remember striking images. A piece of artwork that's easy to describe. Try to describe this to somebody and you won't make it home in time for supper. We're slow hand clapping ourselves into a future of us listening to music created by artificial intelligence. It might be good and it might have soul because maybe we'll be able to at that point incorporate soul into wires and transistors and silicon chips. But until that point, we have real people playing real instruments. We have Black Midi. Okay. It's a white sleeve. It's black. Right, let's get on with it. Let's listen to side A of Black Midi's Hellfire. And the label for side A looks like this. Very jazzy straight off the bat.
There's always something. On twitch, hearing loss, a ringing noise, new flesh, a new bumper, weightlessness, a headache, a sore limb, an itchy gash, a mirage, a tumor, a scare. And when one is fixed, another breaks. When salt is poured, more await. When it is time, no one comes. When you have time,
marching
it is up.
drums.
And even from without, there is nothing you will find running at full speed without a dent, factory shine, always sliding out of time. Always dust. Always no such thing as luck. Early chance on the rock. Inevitable loss. Running low.
Good.
Almost empty. Almost always gone. Going, gone. Each day quicker, each day gone lost. The more, the less useless. That's that.
This is quite full-on busy intro song.
No more lazy sloth. This thing. All machines designed after it. All worse, none better. I.e. old shit. None work forever. None work committed. Worse with every use. Always chasing the first. Always chasing the free. Always chasing decency. Never adequate enough. Enough.
George Martin-esque string arrangement there. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen.
Are you ready for the sporting events of the year? To the thousands in attendance and to the millions watching around the world. Let's see some thunder!
From absolute crowd-riling spectacle into some quite gentle jazz-esque environment here.
Posterity will show me to be the greatest the world has ever seen. A genius among non-entities.
Genius! Whoa! This is prog rock.
at sea, being a 3-for-3 superfluous freak, blinded by necks, upper backs, and knees, falling flat by the breeze.
Come on, bring it on.
Hunter in the red trunks, the Sun Tzu in the blue, both ran to the center of the ring while the rhinestones continued to sing. Oh!
That's a little bit Barry Manilow. Imagine Copacabana in the jaws of hell, with Satan looking down at you saying,
complicate it.
I ran through legs to the
Complicate it.
Sun sugar came over. Sugar came over and shook my hand. A ground champ while sugar bled on. No doctor on the scene. The audience won. Oh! Eventually found the sinners alive. Spent reading the letters of 1,000,000 wives. Some sugar came when it made shit without me. The youngest executioner in tabloid memory.
whoa! Whoa! The fella's a beat. Just play a fill, sit here and trap! He dropped. Did he drop? Did he drop? Did the drummer drop? Tom Jones style, after singing Thunderball, holding that final note of the James Bond song Thunderball. Tom just, Thunderball! And then just collapsed in a sea of sweat, although I'm sure he was wearing a suit, probably a tuxedo. This actually sounds like the sort of music that you should record whilst wearing a tuxedo. I'm so thirsty, I might die 30 miles from the mine. I'm so thirsty, I'm gonna die 30 miles. From where? What you want to know? I'm so thirsty. I'm so thirsty I might die 30 miles from the mines. Whiskey, onion and chili. Eat, man, eat! Eat, man, eat. Eat, man, eat. Company A, wake with a star. Stomachs open, burning hearts. Captain bottles, Rennie's red wine. Don't touch Rio Tinto's bottom line. It's an experience to listen to. It's a soundscape. Is it easy to sing along to? Is it a dancing queen? As we ran arm in arm from the burning crater, the captain screams. It's not a dancing queen. Yes! I don't think ABBA ever swore like that. Burning! Burning! Whoa, what's he saying? You've up, Snig. I ain't seen the last of me yet. I'll have the last laugh, you snuck. Soon you'll see, each day you wake and each night you sleep, I'll be camped in your chest, burning. Holy shit. In one line of the song. Spiky guitars. I mean, this band always has a kind of like a veneer of the Holy Bible by the Manic Street Preachers.
The sweet peals of
They're not scared.
Love making on the streets tonight.
They're not scared. I'll beat those words out, but they don't give a fuck. They're not scared.
By standing in line today, you secure a place among the saints.
I mean, this band has got a sound.
Now your life begins. To die for your country does not win a war.
Is this more
for your country?
Is this more of a traditional experience than the previous two albums?
Don't tell your name. Don't ask for hers. In this land
I would say
you are the worth. The painless,
I would say not particularly. It's still got Mr. Bungle written all over it and Captain Beefheart. The orchestration is makes it sound a little bit pop. But you ain't gonna get Adele singing on this one, my love. Whoa!
We did it all, we've seen it all, and worse, much worse, son. The massacres of ages, too many to recall.
Holy shit.
The impotent idiots God forgot. Tonight you decide which corner takes residence.
This drummer
but now you're on your own.
is from a different planet. The planet Sandoval. We need, holy shit. I was gonna say we need moments of calm. We're not getting that.
Tonight you decide which corner takes residence. Which room looms forever in your mind. But now you're on your own. We don't need men like you. Bible, Preston Bumble, hereby discharged.
Oh! A little bit of a sort of country slide.
Only a fool try and stay. If not for you, if not for only you, I feel sunken away. You've been soaking all day. I've just been sunk in the bay.
It's still the sound, just like Black Country New Road. It's the sound of real people playing real instruments in a real room. Layers. Intricacy starts down here, just like that. But the intricacy builds. recedes like an old man's hairline. Take me. Oh! Oh!
I know it's late, but please stay up and talk to me. Accept some kind of old defeat.
Oh! I like a good horn. I know a song that gives everything. I know a song that gives everything that you need. I went to see him. I went to see him. I went to see him. I went to see him at the obviously visiting arena. You were a mile away, but doing so good. Oh, that's nice. That's probably Cameron Picton there playing the classical guitar. I went to see him at the obviously visiting arena. You were a mile away, but doing so good.
I went to see him at the obviously visiting
He needed this bit.
arena.
And he can sing. Arena.
You were a mile
Away. You were a mile away.
but doing
Actually, this is Cameron singing. Does Geordie do the weird David Byrne speaky vocals and Cameron does the singing vocals? A little bit of a Pet Sounds flute there. Or an oboe. What's that? Let's have a look. What's been played here? Not sure. Oh, they're playing all the various types of saxophone. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. In fact, this is going to be the last song on the side still, because we're kind of going into nature. We're going into sheer beauty. After the complete and utter, we're basically being thrown down the stairs for a whole side of music, and at the very end we find ourselves in a meadow, green grass, birds. We look up at the sky. It's not pink, it's deep blue. Deep blue. We're playing chess with nature. We're playing chess with nature. Oh my God. Oh, the sky's turning pink. The sky's turning pink. The sky's turning pink. The sky's turning pink. Are you going to join me for side B? Still a level of excitement. Whoa. I always like the use of the radio dial, even though no one's used one since the 90s.
That was 8 weeks in May by the Orange Tree Boys. Keep that dial
This
locked
really
to
is
66.6 Hellfire with yours truly, Radio Raheem. Next up,
they haven't managed to get Jim Carrey. This! Oh, Jasmine played in a different room.
Idiots are infinite, and thinking men are numbered.
Thinking men are numbered.
Don't kid yourself.
Don't kid yourself. This isn't news.
Let's start with Tristan Bongo, alone at the race.
Conscription calling his name. One more night of freedom. The air is high up atop the stands. Oh, that was a bit yes. That was fragile. As soon as you get a mention of gonorrhea, you know you're onto a good one.
And she laughs at the gall of the small Guido lips. I put it all on spot, the kids already won. John Tyler smeared with last night's beer, a Fred vomiting Chris who drinks his dream of beer in the form of Mrs. Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea!
Got people who like to listen to Adele,
and
probably those people don't listen to Falling Down the Stairs music.
All I have, yes, my cubby hole stuffed with skeletons, but my neighbors are stuffed with anthrax. Where does that leave us? I came 30 years back from Salafas.
I mean, a long time ago, I was listening to Morbid Angel. This is just as thrash as Morbid Angel. Honestly, different. See what I mean? There are underlying riffs, just like Morbid Angel. You can almost take all the instruments away and just play it on an acoustic guitar. But with everything else on top, it's like scream! The blue bus is calling us.
Can be an angel. The hack becomes a master.
That sounded a little bit like it could be a James Bond theme there. Get Tom Jones in the room. Self-referential. Come on. Infinite decimal. Oh, that was a bit touch of blue there. Irrepressible. Songreal. This is still, the race is about to begin. The roacher comes. Leaves no stone unturned. Leaves no stone unturned. Where are we? Oh. There's a nice traditional acoustic guitar line going on in the background. Oh no. Oh, see, I was confused because there's so many lyrics on this song that it goes down 2 rows. Caught me off guard.
The organ be an angel.
Wow.
And the hack becomes a master. The crash
This feels like
is divine.
This feels like the centerpiece of the album. The race is about to begin.
The infinite,
The infinite.
infinitesimal, all the sins irrepressible.
The sins are irrepressible. The infinite, infinitesimal. The infinite, infinitesimal. Not decimal. The infinite, infinitesimal. All sins irrepressible.
As a farmhand I had no aversion to killing.
As a farmhand, I had no aversion to killing, but to murder a man in cold blood
Cold blood
was something entirely different. Dangerous liaisons. That sounds Miles Davis.
One man came to me,
Except we're talking about one dawn, one spring, one man came to me
tired screech,
out of tire screech of a black MG. Dark clad, upright, emaciated, lips
lips curved.
curved. That's jazz. All that jazz. He said, "My friend, would you like to make some cash tonight?" I mean, I used to make demos when I was in bands in my youth. You'd record your demo of a song on like an old Tascam 4-track recorder,
Some people are as useless
and you go to a band
as
practice
vicious eyes.
and you just play the tape to them,
No pistols, no
to the rest of your band,
Strangulation was how it had
and then you'd learn it. Can you imagine playing this as a demo to somebody?
on the strength of a man of manual labor.
At this point, you just do this,
Perfect idiot for his need.
and I'll just say a load of words over the top. Oh!
Persuasion wise, he had a real gift. Temptation had me by the balls.
Definitely moments here that sound very much like this. I feel a lot of bands, modern bands, are inspired by this particular album. King Gizzard being another one. I tell you for free. I'll tell you for free! It wasn't like a pig squeal! I scoured the pool halls, the strip bars, the casinos. No man skinny enough to vaguely resemble my friend, who said, "We'll meet at the Queen at 8. 10 grand in your pocket, don't be late." No sign of the black-clad gangman. Front page news. Random killing. No gang affliction. No Bob Justice. Murder! I said no Bob Justice then, I meant mob justice. Murder! Murder! There's been a murder!
A circle opened from the black and white picture, and my search for that face was complete. Climbed out the page and shed his skin.
I'm still reading the wrong song, hold on. This was no mafiosa. This was his Satanist self. True evil, the stench of an unknowable wealth. You're coming with me, son. The cries, anguish, torment, the shame, pain, heartache, suffering, futile regret. Tell me something, right? Be honest with me, fans. Be honest with me. Does this guy remember all the lyrics on stage, or has he got like paper on a music stand next to him.
When crowds swarm out doorways and the street lamps are lit.
Street lamps are lit.
My disciple begins his wandering. In the alleys, in the main streets, he searches for men. The virile, pathetic, and lame, leading them in to our establishment. He starts to cry every night. Prostrate supine, well-groomed divine.
The defense. That's good. Whatever you like, please, sir. Tonight. Yeah, I mean, I said this is Geordie Greep on vocals again, with his weird sort of talky vocal style. But he can sing. He can hold a note when he wants to. He can hold a when he wants to. Ooh, a little bit Morrissey there. It sounds like a bit 70s Alice Cooper.
Gives his last will live on stage. Roll up for the show of a lifetime. The doors open at 8:15. Oh! Sudden upholstery that was once brilliant.
I gotta say it again, imagine presenting this as a demo tape to your band members. At this point it goes, what do I play on the drums? Just do this.
The grand centerpiece was a gold green sarcophagus, flanked either side by oil-painted pictures of the man, first of all a film, to explain his lifelong dream. Afterward, the music started. The young girl ran on with operatic screams.
Screams.
His undountable word, and after a last crescendo where they all cried as one, they hurried quickly on with the music played on. From within the sarcophagus rose a spotlit weathered hand, and Mr. Frost emerged into the racing beat he danced.
Questions. 27 questions.
He spun and he spun and he spun and he spun and spun. Hopelessly wrinkled and by no means thin, he soon became dizzy, regained his composure.
Hopelessly wrinkled and by no means thin, he soon became dizzy, regained his composure and started to sing. And he's going to sing something sweet now. Thank you for listening.
Thank you
for listening.
I
won't be too long. Just 27 questions to finish this song.
Does there exist a marriage that can survive castration?
A future where a man can go a year without hydration. Is grass ever greener? Is the will ever really free? Is it only black you see when you join the deceased? Will I forever be a mediocrity? A hideous glut with trembling knees? In death will I see the girls of daydreams, intangibly dressed, invisibly seamed. Will the sun burn out? Will my corpse grow a beard? Will my house be kept? This is like Eric Idle for Monty Python. This is like The Meaning of Life by Monty Python. These lyrics are absolutely astounding. Do nuns fornicate and scientists pray? Is a sin committed every moment of every day? Yes. Yes.
That's not quite 27.
That's not quite 27. My chest feels awful tight. So thank you for listening. Good night. Good night. That sounds like Les Mis. That sounds like Javert and Jean Valjean doing their duet. Red as hellfire, and loud as Satan's siren, and he wheezed and moaned in pain as he rose. But we all just laughed at the sad old oath. And laughed all the way home. Laughed all the way home. How weird. There's a proper run-out groove on side 2. The middle of the album had the infinite repeat. I've never seen that done before. A very weirdly optimistic sounding album with what I perceived as being pessimistic lyrical content, but I'll have a proper read. This was an album that featured lines such as, does there exist a marriage that can survive castration? A future where a man can go a year without hydration? Is grass ever greener? Is the will really free? Is it only black you see when you join the deceased? Will I forever be a mediocrity? A hideous glut with trembling knees? In death will I see the girls of daydreams, intangibly dressed, invisibly seamed? Will the sun burn out? Will my corpse grow a beard? Will my house be kept and my sperm be reared? My last shot at the big time posthumous paste, will it find a home or go to waste? In heaven, do the morals of the earth still stand? Or can I bridge the gap twixt beast and man? Is there such a thing as a universal truth? Any lost secret to eternal youth? Do nuns fornicate and scientists pray? Is a sin committed every moment of every day? That's not quite 27, but my chest feels awful tight. So thank you for listening. Good night. Good night. Freddie Frost blew up to the size of a hot air balloon, red as all hellfire, and loud as Satan's siren. And he wheezed and moaned in pain as he rose, but we all just laughed at the sad old oath, and laughed all the way home.